Hello, welcome to my vlog. So we're gonna start off with a little mini personal charcuterie board that literally is gonna be knockoff charcuterie board because it's not gonna be that great. So I have like a whole charcuterie board set up, to be honest. I have a whole moment, this big guy, but I'm gonna use this small fella. So I'm gonna show you everything I'm gonna have on the plate. So in my last vlog, I hauled these for you guys. They're salted garlic chips. I still have not tried them, so I'm definitely gonna try these. Now let's go into my fridge. Obviously, we're gonna have some salami. This is port wine cheese spread with like almonds. So we're gonna have some of that. So we have Kalamata olives, but I also have green olives, so I'm gonna be doing those. And then over here in my wannabe pantry, I have these pretzels that I also got, pink Himalayan salts, multigrain flatbread. So now I'm gonna assemble it. I'm gonna put you guys on my little tripod. Okay, first things first, let's add the cheese. Now we're gonna add some salami. I promised if I was doing this for like a get together and not just by myself, I would like be decorative. Like I would fold them. I would have like fruit and veggie. And before anyone says anything, no, I'm not gonna eat all this cheese. That would literally make me sick. I just did it, you know, because it looks cute. So next is some of the olives. Just gonna add there. I'm also gonna put the green olives here. Only need a few. And then I'm gonna take some of the crackers. They're actually a lot longer than I was expecting them to be. And then some of these garlic chips. Oh my God, this looks so bad. Like I need something here. If I could have anything here right now, it would definitely be strawberries. But we're gonna stick with something else. They're like hot tamales. They're like little candies. Okay, this doesn't look half bad. I'm not gonna lie. I do have like a little cheese spreader. Let me see if I can find it. So it should be in here. Yes. It came with the, oh, do you guys hear the siren? I hope everything is okay. So this actually came as a whole set. So it's pretty neat. Okay, so I can't really show you guys or it's gonna fall, but you guys already saw what it looked like. While I eat, I'm actually gonna be watching the new Squid Games, The Challenge. Okay, let's taste test a garlic chip. Like, what is that? Okay. Texture is crunchy. Flavor is garlicky. She's good. Now I'm gonna take my little cheese spreader and we're about to spread some cheese. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, the cracker is gonna crack. Told you. How about let's just like dollop it on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I've ever had this cheese before. Sounds familiar. Who knows? But let's do a taste test. Oh my God. That's so good. Okay, I'm gonna add some cheese. We're gonna do a whole moment, okay? I'm gonna add some salami. So we got the salami there. We're gonna have an olive. All right. Cheers. 10 out of 10, recommend. Okay, so I ate all of the salami and the olives, and that's everything else I have left. So I'm just gonna go put the cheese back in the fridge, and that was a really good meal. It was very satisfying. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but the sky is literally doing something for me. Look how cool it looks. I don't know. I just had to share the beauty of Mother Nature. Y'all, it is storming for the first time since I have been living in Oklahoma. It like literally looks like a flood is happening outside. There's lightning, thunder, like my poor babies are so scared. And this is only the third time it's rained. Like what? So I wanted to show you the tumblers that I got from the good old Walmart. Look at how gorgeous. Tell me these aren't beautiful. Literally the same quality as the Starbucks ones, which I'll show you the ones I have. So I need to wash these before I put them away, obviously. But the ones that I do have, I have a pink one and like a maroon. These are both Starbucks brand. And then I also think I got this from Walmart. And then I have the Stanley. If we want to talk cups in general, this is all that I have. I have two of these guys, two of these, one mug, those, and now these cuties. So as you guys know, I discovered Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze, which is literally the best. I started drinking it. I started becoming obsessed with it. And people were like, Amberlynn, you don't actually need that. Maybe I don't. But I will say what I have noticed is ever since I started drinking these, I feel more hydrated and I don't really get Charlie horses in my legs anymore. So I am trying to like be up, moving, doing more. So when that happens, sometimes at night while I'm sleeping, I get Charlie horses. But ever since I started drinking this, I don't get them anymore. But then I sadly went to the store and they didn't have Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze. And I was like, crap, what do I do? So I ended up being without these for like a week and I started getting Charlie horses again. I was like, is this a coincidence? I don't know. So I said, screw it. Since I can't get the zero, I'll just get the regular one, which does suck, I will say, because it's like, look at those carbs, look at the sugars, look at the calories. The one I usually drink has zero, all of that. And it's crazy, but I prefer the zero. Like this one, it tastes great. Like I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm definitely going to drink them, but the other one tastes so much better. Hello. It is the next day. If I look tired, I am tired. So 2 nights ago, I only slept for 2 hours. And then last night, I only slept for 4. So you know what? I'm grateful that I got any sleep at all. But I am definitely low on energy. I'm tired. It was all worth it though. But my mom and her boyfriend are actually coming over today and I'm gonna be making some chili. This is the first time that she's ever had my cooking ever. Like I'm 32 and she has never ate my cooking before. So that's gonna be fun and interesting. And I know there's like jokes, there's memes, whatever it may be, where people talk about my chili online, but everyone in my real life who has ever tried it thinks it's the best. Like one of my exes, the pickiest ever, and she said that's the best chili she's ever had. So literally anyone who's ever tried it loves it. I love it. Like I do know how to cook. I have made some very questionable choices in the past with soups, especially when I was dating Destiny. Very questionable, but they always tasted good. I would never make a soup like that now. I just want to make that very clear. So my chili is almost done. It's been simmering for about 20 minutes now. So I'd say it probably has about 10 more. Okay, so my mom and her boyfriend have been gone for some hours. I didn't vlog because I'll vlog in front of my mom, but I get a little shy to vlog in front of her boyfriend. Like me and him get along really good. I really like him, but like I get nervous vlogging in front of certain people. But I was shocked. They loved my chili. They both got up to get a second bowl and I was like, okay, I did that. Normally I make my chilies more like a chili soup because I really love broth, but I wanted to make it more thick this time. Came out really freaking good. I like to eat mine with Fritos. So my mom had hers with Fritos as well, but her boyfriend requested saltines. So I got those for him. And then while we were eating, I had them watch A Simple Favor, but it turns out I've already had my mom watch that movie. If you guys know me, that's my favorite movie, but her boyfriend's never seen it. So yeah, an amazing movie. And there's gonna be a second one that's supposed to come out at the end of 2024, like the beginning of 2025. So hurry it up. Hello. Hey. I'm actually about to just have some of these hot tamales. I used to eat these as a little girl. Let's do like a random little story time. So my dad, when I was younger, when I lived with him, yes, I was in foster care. People get confused because like I'll share stories about like foster care and then like times where I lived with my parents. And I'm like, yes, both of those things happened. But anyways, my dad had his own lawnmower shop. Like he had his own business. A lot of sketchy things have happened there. Things that I remember, things that my mom have recently reminded me about. Girl, maybe we could share some of those stories some other time. But I loved going there and I would sit in a little like office thing. And when someone would come up, I'd be like, okay, let me go get my dad. There is distinct fun things I do remember. One of them is we had this like huge Popeye machine that we actually had in like the lobby. So I play that a lot. And then we had like this little like candy machine and I would always eat the hot tamales out of there. That's literally my story time. Like when I tell you I have some interesting stories from that place, I mean it, but hot tamales reminds me of that era of my life. It's kind of like not good, but like I was craving them. So I was like, oh my God. But like my memory and my heart is just like, ooh. Hello. So, oh my God, I just stood outside for an hour. I was waiting for the Uber because I got some Taco Bell. It's a moment. It's fine, I promise. And I met a guy and I shaked his hand and it has to be the softest hand I've ever felt. So, anyways, I was out there for like an hour. I didn't realize I was gonna be out there for an hour, but the Uber was running very behind, which happens, not complaining, but it's like 33 degrees and I wasn't wearing a coat. My nose like burns and my cheeks burn and my fingers were numb, but we're okay. We're gonna do a Taco Bell haul. Yeah, so I was massively craving. They're just like chips and nachos. So you just get this little chips and nachos. Okay. Chips and cheese. And then a little bit of chips that we got there. And yes, it's actually 2 a.m. right now. Oh boy. And I got 2 of these tacos because they're like my favorite. It's just like the regular hard taco, but it's like the cheese one. So you guys have seen me like do a mukbang of this. That's bomb. I found some chips at the bottom of the bag, so score for me. Anyways, I don't know. Hi. I'm not doing Vlogmas this year. It's been weird for me. Everyone just uploaded their first Vlogmas video, and I am like, oh, that was once gonna be me. That once was me. And instead, I am eating Taco Bell in my bed. Hello. So it's been like 10 minutes. These chips are the grossest things I've ever tasted. I was looking forward to this more than anything else. They taste like poisoned, bitter oil chips. Disgusting. Okay, so we're always in this dang fridge, aren't we? Yes, I have a few buzz balls. Don't come for me. Since most of my meal sucked, I'm gonna have a few pieces of salami. So, salami's so good. Like, I realized everything about salami is the very thing that I hate in life. Cold, gross, red looking meat that is just everything I hate. Really, truly, like, ew. But I grew up on it. So I'm used to it. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. It's not healthy by any means, but she's tasty. So yes, salami instead of poisoned chip oil.